Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio, and today I'm happy because I finally get to open some Evolving Skies. It's weird doing what I do, right? Because I cover, EV Heroes and then the double set Blue Sky stream and Skyscraping Perfect when they are revealed in Japan. I cover them card by card. I cover the initial reveal, the full set reveal, all the news around them. And then when Evolving Skies is revealed in English, I cover that and I cover all the products and I cover everything about it. So by the time it actually comes out, I have talked about the set so much and I just want to open some cards. Of course, the goal, the dream today is to finally open a special art, full art card. Call it what you will. I've never opened one. I do have a Portuguese version of the Ice Rider Calyrex V from Chilling Reign that a lovely one of my viewers did trade with me, because that is amazing artwork by Okacheke and I'm a fan. But I've not actually opened one. I would love to break that streak today. While we're here, two things. Now, first of all, I'm an honest dude, right? When I tell you things on this channel, I am being honest. You'll notice free pack blisters, because I keep telling you how much I like free pack blisters and how I think they've got the best pull rates. Boom. Secondly, I picked two of the three of these up from my local game store, because you should always go to your local game store first. The third I picked up from a local toy shop because my local game store didn't have enough to give me free, and I wanted free. Which is cool. I'm Mad for Miniatures in St Austell and Cornwall. Great store, really cool. They basically went, hey dude, you've ordered free, we've not had enough delivered, are you cool having two so that we can disappoint fewer people? And I went, yeah, obviously. Obviously I will take two rather than three, so someone else gets to come and have one that would otherwise be going away empty-handed. More proof because actually, this is a hobby. Yeah, we all like this. Sometimes we can be less greedy and help out people. So no, I was absolutely fine taking two, and I went on a different little run, and I took a special trip with my two young children, and I got this one. I ripped the corner a little bit, because I want to know if the one I picked up specially and went on this proper trip for is going to end up being worth it, so we'll save it to the end. Now, you'll notice the pre-release promos here are Umbreon and Ice-Cube, and you will also notice here I have two Ice-Cube and one Umbreon. When I went to the toy shop, they had half a dozen Ice-Cube left and zero Umbreon, and they told me a bunch of people had already been in to buy them this morning. And clearly, if a bunch of people have been in to buy them, and those people had, and then they had no Umbreon left, but they had a bunch of Ice-Cube, clearly that means everybody's going in and saying, can I have the Umbreon? And the thing is, right, if you love the Umbreon, that's fine. It's a great promo, great artwork. We'll look at it in a moment. Here is the Ice-Cube. The Ice-Cube, incidentally, was a Korokoro promo over in Japan. It turns out Korokoro does not sell out in Japan unless there's a Pokemon promo, and then it's hard to get. So I picked up the Flapple, so I put it somewhere, I'm sorry. It was there, but I've moved it now. And I'm going to be picking up the Oricorio soon, and I'm going to be getting them all as they come out. But I miss the Ice-Cube, and that's a bit sad. But I've already seen a bunch of people on Facebook who are selling 20 of the Umbreon promo for £5 each. Don't be that person. Don't be the person that deliberately buys all the Umbreon so that they can try and scalp the promo for a few quid. Because it's like 13 quid for the free packs and the promo. So you're essentially paying £1 for the promo. If you're selling it for a £5, you're really not making much money. What you're basically doing is meaning that some random kid who goes in a, day or two, just goes in to buy one of these, can't have the Umbreon, even if they're an Umbreon fan, because you bought all the Umbreons, so you could sell them on to get a few quid. There's a Suicune, incidentally. There's a lot of stuff like that going on at the moment. Oh, let's actually show you the promo. It's a beautiful... It is, in terms of blister promos, it is one of the coolest we've had for a while. And look, if you love Umbreon or you love the artwork or whatever, if you want a binder full of these, go and buy as many as you want. But my question is, do you really have to go and buy 20 of the Umbreon, 0 of the Ice-Cube, clear stores out of the Umbreon so you can sell it on Facebook and make a few quid? Wouldn't it be better to leave some Umbreon on the shelf for some other people? There's a lot of behaviour at the moment in our community. Sorry, I'm getting very preachy today. I do apologise. But there's a lot of behaviour at the moment which is just frankly mean-spirited, and I think this is an example of that. If you want the Umbreon, get the Umbreon, but do me a favour and don't just go and buy the Umbreon so that you can immediately try and sell it on for a profit. That's not cool. There we go. That's preachy wassy. So, I think free pack blisters are good. I am going to attempt to prove it, and I honestly cannot remember what the trick is. So, let's try. Problem is, I opened too many card games. So there's a Pikachu, there is a Seedot, there is a Lillipup, there is a Bagon. Oh, Revol... So I've clearly done it wrong. There's Revolo Galarian Articuno, Ribombee, there's Avalugg, there's Ribbon Badge, Holo Eldegoss, and a Fire Energy. So, blatantly did that wrong. But I did get Holo Eldegoss, which is a decent card, and a Revolo Galarian Articuno, which is actually a pretty good playable card. So, it's always a bit sad when you get a white code and it's just a holo, you're like, eh. Like, it's cool, but when you get a white code, you really would like something a bit more. I think, by the way, I've separated these into two different blisters. I might be wrong. I apologise if I am. Is that it? Is that... Oh, I'm just going to figure it out as we go. Right. So, I've not done the tricks. I honestly can't remember because I've been doing too many other card games. There's your Hitmonchan. Revolo Ursaring. Oh. That's disappointing. Okay, so it's 4 off the back and then 2. Right. And the reason why that's disappointing, there's a Scrafty, there's an Ursaring, there's a Crystal Cave. I've opened 2 white code cards so far. So that was a white code card packet. Of course, for those of you that don't know, there are white and green codes. White codes are in packs with holos so that you can get your... So essentially, so they can't be weighed. So the white codes are slightly lighter than the green codes because the white codes come in pack with holos, which are slightly heavier. So that was a white code pack that did not have a white code Pokemon. So... nothing great so far. Let's see if we can finish it off with the last pack. Oh, there's something that looks quite nice there. There's a Teddiursa. There's a Cryogonal. There is a Nickit. There is something in this pack. You can see it peeking out at the top there. There's a Zweilous. Dragon Pokemon are, of course, back. Zinnia's Resolve. Copycat. Revolo Applin. And... oh, we finally did it! We finally... pulled an alternate art card, and it is an alternate art V Max, which are rarer than the alternate art Vs, and it's Sylveon, right? And I love Sylveon. Here's the thing, my daughter has a Sylveon plush that she adores. It was a present from a good friend of ours, and if you watch my openings of EV Heroes, 2 of my secret rares were... I got a Sylveon full art as one of my secret rares. Oh, that is beautiful. We finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. Free pack blisters. Now, I think that was a blister, but I could be wrong. Let's just say it was. Incidentally, look, 3 white codes. But there were only 2 white code packs. Again, no complaints here, ladies and gentlemen. I done good. So, we are into the second pack here. The second blister pack. So there's another Cryogonal, another Nickit, there's a Dwebble, there's a Rufflet, a Roggenrola, there's your Water Energy, there's your Spirit Mask, your Gordy, Braviary, Revolo Skiploom, and Stoutland. And for anyone wondering, that was a white code card pack. So it is starting to look an awful lot like the codes in these free pack blisters mean nothing. Because so far I've opened 4 white code packs, 2 of which were actual white code packs, 1 of which was not. Incidentally, there will be absolutely no... I say that. I want to say there'll be no complaining from me because I opened up an alternate art and it's a great one. One of the ones I most wanted to open. But we all know I'm going to complain if I don't keep pulling good stuff. That's kind of what I do. So, pack number 2. Man, this set loves Cryogonal and Nickit. There's your Metal Energy, Tentacruel, Boldor, Aroma Lady, Revolo Litleo, and, ooh, Holo Galarian Zapdos. Nice. I do like the Galarian Birds. They are really good cards. They were, of course, pre-release promos, but it's still cool to have them coming out here. So, first booster, we got the Eldegoss and the Sylveon, with an honourable mention for the Galarian Articuno. Second blister, we got ourselves Galarian Zapdos, but we've yet to pull a really good card from the second blister. Let's see if we can finish it off here. Of course, I keep telling you how much I love these free pack blisters, so we need to keep pulling good cards, quite frankly. So, alrighty then. My usual theory is you get one hit per free pack blister, and we've not had a hit from this one yet. So there's your Lillipup, there's your Bagon. It's nice seeing Dragon Pokemon back. Oh, Flaffy, now I want this card. This is Okacheke artwork. I'm collecting the Okacheke art because best artist in the Pokemon TCG. With apologies to Mitsuhiro Arita, who I adore. And seriously, the Smeargle coming in the next set in Fusion Strike. Oh, lordy, that's a beautiful card. That's an Arita card. There's Braviary, Switching Cups, Revholo Hypno, and a Lilligant. So the first blister, great. Second blister, disappointing. And if anyone's wondering at this stage, all white code cards. Now, what I do find interesting, if you look at sets like, for instance, Champion's Path, no, that's a bad example, they all had a holo in, Shining Fates only have white code cards, and the reason essentially is because there are no loose booster packs of Shining Fates. You can only get them in packs, blisters, tins, things of that nature. So they could be doing that here, where all the code cards are white, because actually it doesn't matter. But then again, if they were doing that for free pack blisters, that would mean that they would have to be making special packs that were going into blisters that weren't going into booster boxes, which I find very unusual and I don't think is happening. So, and we have another Ice Cube promo. I do love this promo, it's just not Umbreon. So that's interesting. Now, this is the one where I took a special trip. I went out with my son and my daughter, and we went on a trip to buy Pokemon cards and sausage rolls and donuts. It was a proper, like, Saturday trip with Daddy. Wife at work, and we went and got sausage rolls and donuts and Pokemon cards and put on kiddie music in the car. Not actual kiddie music, of course. Proper, like Disney songs, things of that nature. So, yeah, proper trip out with Daddy. And then on the way home, rather than coming straight home, we detoured through a different town just to pick up this blister pack. Let's hope it was worth it. So there's your Dwebble, there's your Rufflet, there's another Roggenrola, there's a Wobbuffet, Grass Energy, Snowleaf Badge, Hippowdon, Braviary, Revholo Emolga, and Pinsir. Cool. For anyone that's wondering, that was a legit green code. So I don't know whether they were two coincidental packs, whether it was the box, because remember this came from a different store, whether it was the box sent to my local game store, which is slightly different. I honestly don't know is the honest answer, but it is kind of interesting to note. So we shall see. I'd like a hit. You know, free blisters, 1 VMAX is nice, but we all know I'd like more hits at this stage. Right, okay. 4 off the back, and then 2 more, and yeah. So, we've dropped a Lotad. We dropped a Lotad. It's gone. It's gone forever. Man, these are sticking. Man, I'm getting a lot of Cryogonal. There's your Lombre, your Lucky Ice Pop. Cool thing about this is that these kind of buy a lollipop if you get the symbol you win. They're really prevalent in Japan, far more so than they are outside of Japan. Revel and Nuzleaf, and nice! I told you, man. Me and Sylveon, we got it going on lately. I didn't, unfortunately, get any of the alternate art Sylveons in Japanese, but me and Sylveon, man. Me and Sylveon, we got a thing going. That's cool. But yeah, it's really kind of cool that cultural Japanese thing of Lucky Ice Pops has made it over here into our set. So, first blister was great. Second blister was rather disappointing. Third blister is currently okay. Incidentally, I should say, Sylveon has got an amazing ability that lets you search for an item card and then end your turn. And I know it ends your turn, But I'm also fully aware that if it's turn 1 you can't attack anyway, or you've got nothing going on that turn, totally worth it. Right, have we got something good in this final pack? There's a ribbon badge, there's another Flaffy. Rev follow Rapid Strike Skull, and our final potentially good card is a second Eldegoss. Gonna be honest with you, not loving that. Although I do find it funny that both the Eldegoss blisters both the Sylveon blisters also had an Eldegoss. So in one of the blisters we just got the Galarian Zigzagoon. Not loving that one. In one we got the Eldegoss and the Sylveon V. Pretty cool. And in one we got the Eldegoss, the Reverse Holo Galarian Articuno, and the Sylveon. And basically it was worth it for this. Like, at the moment, and prices are going to drop, right? But at the moment there is absolutely no way you could pick up this for the price of 3 of those blisters. It's just not possible. And that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Centering does look slightly off. It looks heavy on this side. But I don't really care. I ain't getting rid of this. Such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. And I finally pulled an alternate art. It finally happened. I'm very happy. See, on the one hand now, on the thumbnail I want to write, it finally happened. And then on the other side, I'm just kind of like, well, you know... Oh man, it was the Umbreon one that was the best. That's annoying. And on the other hand, I'm like, well, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Do I really want to lead you guys into the video knowing I pulled one? And that seems like it's kind of ruining the fun. I don't know. I'm going to have a think about that. You guys tell me what you've pulled so far. Have you been opening boxes of Evolving Skies? Have you been opening free pack blisters? I want to know what you've been opening, and I want to know what you've been pulling. Bunch you have already been tweeting me at the What's It to Tell Me. Incidentally, love getting those tweets. Keep them coming. But now drop them down in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then, you know the deal, usual rules, comment, like, subscribe, Twitter, all that good stuff. Look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye!